By the end of this lesson, you will understand what is the head and shoulder pattern. You will learn how to identify the head and shoulder pattern. You will learn to identify the various types of consolidations, and you will learn the rules to trade in the head and shoulder pattern. Now, the head and shoulder pattern is one of the most popular and easy to spot chart patterns. Here we have two examples of the head and shoulder pattern. Here we can see the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and this is the head. Here is also another example. We have the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay, and then we have the neckline. This line is the neckline. Okay, so the neckline might not be horizontal like in this case. We might get a diagonal neckline like in this case. Now, here are the steps to trade in the head and shoulder pattern. Step 1 is the market should return to test the previous level of support or resistance. Okay, so the market should return and test the previous level. This is the previous level of support in this case, and this is the previous level of resistance in this case. The market should return and test this level. Okay, so this is what I mean when I say the market should return and test this level. In this case, the market returned and equal this level, while in this case, the market never really equaled this level, but the market really tested the level by going close to this level. Okay, now step 2 is to identify the left shoulder, as this will give you an indication of where the right shoulder will stop. So the next step, once the market has returned to the support or the resistance, the next step is to identify the left shoulder. Okay, so here we have the left shoulder. So we can expect the market to rally to right around this level. Okay, because this is where the left shoulder is, and the right shoulder oftentimes equals the left shoulder. Okay, and just like in this example, here is where the left shoulder is. So we are expecting the right shoulder to be right around this level. Okay, so that's step 2. Now the third step is to use the Fibonacci tool to draw the Fibonacci levels from the new AB to project the new C. Okay, so here we have A, B. So you're going to draw the Fibonacci's from the lows to the highs to project the new C, which is this leg here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for step 3. And step 4, we're going to enter the market using the insight from the left shoulder and the Fibonacci level along with candlestick patterns. Okay, so we're going to combine the area where the left shoulder is plus the Fibonacci levels, and we're going to be looking for candlestick patterns. Please note that the head and shoulder pattern is not always symmetrical. It can occur in different variations. Okay, so here are some live examples of the head and shoulder patterns and the steps. So remember, the first step is the market should return to the resistance level. Okay, so the market should return to this level. Market should test this level. And then the next step is that we should look for the left shoulder. So here is where the left shoulder is. So we can expect the market to fall to around this level. So the fourth step is to draw your Fibonacci from the new AB. So this is the new AB. Okay, so we're going to draw our fibs from the highs to the lows, and we're going to look for candlestick patterns near this level here, because this is where the left shoulder is, right? So when the market falls right around this level, right around the 618 level, which is in close proximity to where the left shoulder was, this is our entry. Okay, and you can go to the smaller time frame, say the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes time frame, and you can look for a candlestick pattern on the smaller time frame, and you can enter off the candlestick pattern. Okay, so buying this market here at the 618 would be a good buy, because the 618 is in close proximity to the left shoulder. And remember, on most occasions, the right shoulder tends to equal the left shoulder. Okay, so this was a good trade. and we can expect the market to rally to around the 1.618 level, which is right around here, right? This is the 1.618 level, and the market rallied to right around the 1.618 level. Then we got a pullback and the market continued to rise. Okay, so if you had entered here off the 618 level, then your stop loss order would have to be below the lows. If you had entered off a candlestick pattern, then you could put your stop loss order couple pips below the candlestick pattern. Now here is another example of the head and shoulder pattern. Remember, we wait for the market to retest the resistance. The next step is to look for the left shoulder. So here is where the left shoulder is. Okay, so then we use the left shoulder to project for the right shoulder. Okay, so because the left shoulder is here, we can expect the right shoulder to be in this area. So the next step is to draw your Fibonacci from the highs to the lows, and we're going to be looking for a Fibonacci bounce. Okay, so if the market comes to the 620 right around this level, this would have been a good buy because the market is at the 618 level and it's right near the left shoulder. So you could have entered the market here with stops below the lows, or you could have gone to the smaller time frame and looked for a candlestick pattern, and you could have entered the market off that candlestick pattern. Okay, so the market rallied straight to the 1.618 level, fell, and then rallied again. Okay, so yeah.